Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to study the third part of ideal. Yesterday we have seen that due to the rotation of the earth, revolution of the earth, that eastern hemisphere are ahead and western hemisphere are back than eastern hemisphere. So earth is moving from west to east. That's why it is happen. Again we have seen that Sunil and Minal has started their journey with the different direction. Sunil has started his journey with the east direction and Minal, she has started her journey with the west direction. Again we have seen here this two diagram also complete the table. In the complete the table west side we have seen that when Minal will reach to the 0 degree Greenwich at the same time where she has started her journey, that time she will notice it is the Thursday and 12 o'clock. And when Sunil will come to that same point, that time he will realize that it is Friday 12 afternoon. And Minal will also experience 12 afternoon, but she will say it is Wednesday now. So that confusion was arising. So this confusion is with many people. Those are traveling to abroad with various purposes. Those are crossing the ideal. So to avoid the confusion, ideal, it has representing or it is clearing the confusion. How it is seen? Now we will study that. Earth's rotation, revolution, and this sunrise. No, it has yesterday completed. International dateline we have to see. So here one image has given image number 7.2. According to that image, what is given here? Here is showing that vertical line. So that is ideal. Ideal is the exact opposite of prime meridian. So prime meridian is the front side of the globe, and back side of the globe we will find this ideal international dateline. So now we will study this. So first I will tell you here the countries, those are lying to the east of the prime meridian. That countries will come to the west of ideal, and those countries are west of the prime meridian. That countries will come to the east of the ideal. How it is? So to clear that point, you have to stand at one place, and same in front of you make stand another person. So whatever your right hand, it will be the left hand of that person, and whatever your left hand, it will be the right hand of the further person. Same with the ideal also. The side which is east in the prime meridian, that will be west in the ideal, and the side which is west in the prime meridian, that will be the east in the ideal. Got it? East will be the west in the ideal, and west will be the east in the ideal. So now we will study this international dateline. Our 24 hours day start at midnight because of the earth's rotation. Midnight occurs at different times at different places. Students, as we know that in a one day there are 24 hours, and from that 24 hours we start our day at the stroke of 12 o'clock, means midnight. And this midnight, it is because of the earth's rotation, and many different meridians we have seen that different places midnight occurs at different time. So as the earth is spherical in shape, every place has a place to its east. Then at what location to the east does the day starts on the earth? To get an answer to many questions like this, representative of many nations got together under the leadership of American professor Davidson in the year 1884 and decided on the international dateline. So see students, as we know that shape of our earth, it is spherical. So that's why every place it will come to the east of another place. Hmm? Suppose you are 5 6 students are standing in a circle, so each students will find, I am standing east of that person. That person will say, I am standing in the east of that person. So same with the globe also. If we will see the globe, then every place is having east of another place. So here this is that as there are many questions, like when the day will start to the east. So to clear the query of such many questions, in America in the year 1884, that time one meeting has arranged under the leadership of Professor Davidson. He was American professor. Many nations they have participated. They sent their representatives to that conference. The line was drawn opposite to the Greenwich prime meridian, that is with reference to 180-degree meridian. It is an international convention to change the day and time while crossing this line. So that time, in that conference or in that meeting, it was decided that opposite of the prime meridian means Greenwich mean time, so that is 0 degree. From exact opposite to that, we will draw a line. That line will call the ideal, and that according to that, those will cross the ideal. That time they have to change the date and time. So that was decided that time. An attempt has been made to make the ideal pass through the Pacific Ocean completely. Had it passed through land or some islands, the people there would have had to follow different times and dates and times, because dates would have been different on their eastern and western part. Also, it would have been difficult to know when one crosses the ideal on the land and when the date changes on the calendar. Therefore, the ideal is not a straight line like the 180-degree meridian. At places it turns east, while at other places it turns west. See figure 7.2. The ideal has been changed as and when required. The last change was made in the year 2011. Nevertheless, maximum parts of the ideal coincides with the 180-degree meridian. Okay, see students, what is said here? So, in the Pacific Ocean, opposite side of that prime meridian, it was decided that like prime meridian, this ideal also it should be the straight line, but it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because if we will draw the straight line, see students, here if we will come to the straight line, so here we can see the dark yellow color shade, so that is representing the continents, places. So those people will live in that area. What they will find? They will find difficulty, because if ideal will pass, that time the people will, they have to change the date and timing. So if you are living in the same place, same country, and in the same country if you are if you have to change the date and timing, so it will create a confusion among the people. So that's why it has decided that from the places, means from the water body, we will change the ideal. So that's why it is not straight line, it is curved line, and time to time it has made the changes in the ideal. So see students, from north pole it is the straight line, then afterwards it has little bit curve, again it is zigzag. So means time to time, as per the convenience of the people, changes brought in this line. Means people should not get confused. The ideal, it should go smoothly with that purpose. It has made. Now see, and here South Pole, as we know that it is means human settlements are not find these places, man. So no problem. So last change it was made in the year 2011. Now see the importance of the ideal. Why ideal is important? The ideal brings coordination between international airlines, transportation service, economic and trade activities. Ideal it is very important, especially to bring the coordination among the international airlines, because many businessmen, many people, they are going for their work to the abroad for their meetings. So the airlines, they are automatically changing the date and time when they pass the ideal. Again, the transportation service is also having trade and transportation. They are having lot value to the timing, because they have to export or import that things at the particular place and particular time, otherwise they have to face huge loss. So for the economics, for the trade activities, so it is very important to bring the coordination. If there will be no coordination, then many companies, many trader companies, many businessmen, they have to face the loss. The ideal has been carved out of necessity of coordinating time and date. So to bring the coordination between the time and date, there should be no confusion. So regarding that, ideal has carved. It is also important in today's modern era and rapidly happening global development. We can keep a track of all the calculations of the day and time accurately with the help of ideal. In case of global transportation, especially with respect of airways. So as we know that nowadays, it's because it is modern age, it is the period of globalization. So to maintain the coordination of time and date, it will be very easy. Again, with respect to the transportation, he said global transportation, that airways, for their convenience also ideal proves very important. It is only because of the ideal that schedule of the traffic worldwide are organized properly. So because of the ideal, there are no confusion between the date and timing, and traffic worldwide, it has properly managed. Examine a ticket of UA 876 Boeing 7879, that is Dreamliner, closely and find the answers to the following questions. So by seeing the ticket, where is the ticket given? Here is the ticket given. By seeing that ticket, we have to answer some questions. What are the questions are asked? See, from which country will the plane take off and where will it go? So they have asked the question. So here is given Tokyo to San Francisco. It will move from Tokyo. Tokyo is in the east side, and San Francisco, US, it is in the west side. From east to west is going, means it will go Friday 1st April, and it will reach one day before, means Thursday 31st March, because western countries are, they are back than us. Timing is different. 12:30 a.m. it will leave from Tokyo, and it will reach 5:45 p.m. Next question: what is the day, date and timing given? Sorry, what is the duration of the flight? So we have to take out the duration, means 12:30 and 5:45 p.m. So between that, what duration that we have to take out, and then date, time, already we have read that. What special note is given on the air ticket? What special note? What is the special note? Here is given special note. Please note this flight involves a date change, because see, 1st April to 31st March, they have changed the date. So that was the notice. What could be the reason behind giving such a note? This note is given because we are changing the date, and to understand or to bring the coordination between the different timings and dates. With that point of view, it is very important to aware the passenger. Next is given, during this flight, will the plane cross the ideal? If yes, then from which direction to which direction? Of course, it is crossing the ideal. From east to west, it is crossing. What did you understand by reading the ticket? What did you understand, children? We have understood that the plane is crossing the ideal and it is experiencing, the uh, it is reaching one day before, 1st April they have started the journey, and as western countries are back than us, so it will reach in the previous day to the destination. So that we have seen. In this way we have completed this chapter here. Use your brain power and give it a try. That two things are given that we will study. You are traveling from Kamchatka Peninsula in the North Hemisphere to New Zealand in the Southern Hemisphere along the ideal. It is Monday 22nd June in Northern Hemisphere. What will the date and date be in the Southern Hemisphere? So here they are saying, if you are crossing the North Hemisphere to South Hemisphere, then along with the this ideal, then will the date and day will change? That question has asked. Another is given. So if we are going from north to south, so that time we will not change because we are not crossing the ideal. If we will cross the ideal, that time we have to change it. Now here is given, give it a try. You are now aware of the changes required to be made while crossing the ideal. Now read, sorry, neo redo the active. Now redo the activity given. Sorry, here there is mistake. Maybe here read activity given on page number 59. Tell as the changes that you will have to make while crossing the ideal, that is 180-degree meridian. You travel while start on Sunday 21st May 2016 at 10 am. So see student, here what says that if you are going to cross the ideal, that time what changes we have to do? It is given on page number 59 that you have to read, and then what changes you are making, so that you have to write. First you will change, if you are crossing the ideal, that time 59 page you have to change the date, and you have to, so here given the direction of travel, means for which direction you are going, east to west or west to east. Then current day and date you have to write, so that changes make. So students, here in this way we have completed our chapter. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.